Imagine your own funeral, the flowers, the crying, the crowd. Someone is reading out your job title, how many houses you owned, where your children went to school, but no one mentions how long it's been since you truly laughed. That's the real problem. From the day we're born, we start attaching labels to ourselves: degrees, income, job titles, the number of likes on our social media. Those labels become the resume of our lives, but death doesn't ask for your resume. A gravestone can't hold your bank statements. It can't carry your job title. That slab of stone is the one place in the world that doesn't need anyone's approval. If you've spent your whole life living for that resume, then the moment you close your eyes, your audience leaves forever, and everything you built for them is gone. The problem isn't that we don't want happiness. The problem is that we keep postponing it. I'll slow down after I get promoted. I'll travel once the kids are grown. I'll start enjoying life after I retire. We treat happiness like money in a savings account, believing it's safer to save it now and enjoy it later. But there's one thing we forget to calculate. Death never tells you when it's coming. If it comes today, your happiness balance drops to zero, no matter how many years you've been saving it. That's why so many people bet an entire lifetime of happiness on their final few months, and those final months are often spent in a hospital bed. Real happiness has a quality you may never have noticed. It's remarkably quiet. It doesn't need applause. It doesn't need likes. It doesn't need a social media post to prove it's real. It's simply that moment when you're alone on a peaceful afternoon and suddenly you think my life was worth living. It has nothing to do with your job title, nothing to do with how much money you have, nothing to do with what anyone else thinks of you. But how much time have we spent chasing that feeling? And how much time have we spent chasing the version of ourselves that exists only in other people's eyes? Now let me ask you a question. It's a heavy one, but think about it carefully. If tomorrow your name were carved into a gravestone, what would you want your epitaph to say? Not senior executive at some company, not someone's father, but the one sentence, the truest thing about you, that you'd want that stone to remember. Most people fall silent at this point because they realize they've never actually lived that sentence. So don't save your best life for the end. Don't swallow the words you've always wanted to say. Don't postpone the things you've always wanted to do until the right time. Don't hide your true self behind the mask of everyone else's expectations. Happiness isn't something you save, it's something you spend freely today, because tomorrow may never belong to you.